Hello, I'm David Todd, and today I'm going to be talking about one of my more unusual hobbies, Diabloing. Diablo is sort of like a big yo-yo, except the strings are attached to two sticks. Now today, I want to talk to you about getting involved with this crazy game, but first let's have a look at the history. The first known recorded Diablo was back in China in 1847. It was known as a Chinese yo-yo. I have one here. It was used as a skillful toy, and that purpose is still the same today. But the older ones were made out of wood and had holes in the side to create a whistling sound when it span. Although the purpose hasn't changed, the style of Diablo in the present day has. Compared to the wooden one, it's got a rubber outside and a metal spire to make it spin a lot faster. The sticks have differed too. The original sticks were made out of bamboo, but now they've changed this wood to make it much finer and much easier to play with. The plastic also makes it easier to handle Diablo in the air. So we've taken a look a bit about the history and the similarities and differences between olden day and new Diablos. So let's get you kitted out and ready for some tricks with these bad boys. I thought I'd take a trip inside to show you all how you can prepare for Diablos outside. Now first of all, you take your Diablo, which you can buy from circus shops, supermarkets around the UK. And you want to make it sure it's nice and loose around the axle. That makes sure it spins nicely on the string when you spin it. Now you move on to the tricky bit. You take your two sticks that you've already bought and there's holes at the top. Now this is where your string's going to go. What you want to do is make a nice tight loop already in the string. Okay? And then pull it through like so. Now make sure that your string isn't frayed, because that makes it much harder to pull it through. Okay? Now once you've got your knot through, you make another knot on top of that, like so. Nice and easy so far, okay? Now that will create a basis for your string. Okay? Now from there, you want to tie it round the stick like this, tie another knot, lots of knots. And this creates a nice, firm, tight grip on the stick that makes sure it won't come out when you're spinning it. Okay? Now for the length, you want to do it about arm's length. Okay? So my string is about arm's length. So I want to put that through the other stick, making sure you take a bit off extra for the knots at the end. You do exactly the same on the other side. Put one knot through and then the other on top of that. Like this. Nice and easy. Then tie it round the stick, just halfway round, and put another knot in to make it nice and firm like that. Now make sure you get a pair of scissors and you cut off the end, like so. And then you're ready for your Diablo. It's nice and tight, nice and ready to go. So let's go outside and we'll get started on these tricks. Once you get outside, the Diablo becomes a lot more fun. There's lots of tricks like speeding it up. There's another one where you can wrap it over your leg and jump it through and over. Now, one of the easiest things you can do with the Diablo is a throw and catch. And once you get the basic principles of the first throw, which is quite a low throw, you can do it at any height you want to, as far as you can throw it, because the principle is exactly the same. The last one I want to show you is a cat's cradle, where you cross the sticks over and catch it once it's in the air. It's a really great and easy trick to do. After learning a lot more about the Diablo, I want you to come inside and talk about a lot more juggling that goes on at Salford University. So I'm joined here by the Juggling Society's head member, Richard Mack. Nice to see you.
No problem, mate.
Thanks very much for coming in today. Basically, how did you get into the old juggling, well, not the profession, the hobby of juggling?
The hobby of juggling. I started juggling when I was quite young, and I just added tricks and stuff to it.
Yeah.
Gradually got better, and then I came to uni, and they had a society for it, so I thought, why not? And I've learnt more circus skills, and it's gone from there.
Very good. And do you think there's one, when you say you started at a young age, did you start with juggling balls or Diablo, or?
Juggling balls, definitely.
And do you enjoy, is that one of your most favoured sort of juggling apparatus?
That is my favourite, yeah.
So what other juggling apparatus do you take part in?
I like the Diablo, pretty good with that. Started with that when I got to uni. I'm alright at it. Yeah.
Have you learnt from quite a few friends there? Is it quite a sociable club?
Yeah, it's pretty sociable. Like I came in and I'd never had a go with Diablo, so obviously those who knew how to use it, gave me a hand, taught me quite a few things, and carried on.
Right. And well, basically, I've been learning about the Diabolo today as well. I was just wondering what sort of things you think about the Diabolo. I think it's quite fun, quite energetic.
I wouldn't say energetic, reasonably maybe. It is pretty fun, yeah. It's just a laugh. You look a bit stupid. Everyone loves that.
And do you think you'd ever like try the circus or not really?
No, I'm doing a business degree.
Thanks very much for your time today, Richard. It's been a pleasure. Right, I'm going to go outside now and do some more tricks, so come and join me. Back outside, there's one more trick I'd like to show you. It's a bit of a whip catch, it's called. And I just want to show you the first time I tried it. I missed. It takes a lot of hard work and practice to get these tricks right, but in the end, they look amazing. Just watch this. It's a beautiful catch. You wrap it onto the sticks, and then you whip it from the air. Effectively, magic. As with all things, practice makes perfect with the Diabolo. There's books and there's websites to keep you involved with many, many tricks. So keep updating your database of tricks. It's great to show off in front of friends, do at parties, at weddings, in front of your whole family at Christmas time. It doesn't matter where you Diabolo, just enjoy yourself, because at the end of the day, it's only a game. I'm David Todd. I hope I've enlightened you about my world of Diabolos. See you later.